Tonight to boxing, and Amir Khan says he could be fighting for a world title as early as June. The Bolton star produced the biggest performance of his career on Saturday night as he demolished Mexican legend Marco Antonio Barrera at Manchester's MEN Arena. He's been speaking to our sports correspondent, Chris Hall.
It was time. Congratulations. Have you calmed down yet?
Yeah, I have. You know, it's not really sunk in yet. Beating a massive name like Barrera. I walked in the gym today and I looked up at the posters, and I've got like 4 posters in the gym of Barrera, and I was like, oh, that's the guy I beat.
Did it go by in a blur, or what pleased you the most?
No, I remember, you know, he went dead slow. You know, I wish he did go as quick as a blur. I remember Freddie Roach telling me in the corner, you can make this fight easy or you can make it hard. If you stand there in front of him, you're going to make it hard for yourself. But if you hit and move, you're going to make it easy night. And we made it an easy night.
Can I ask you about how you handled the crowd as well? Because, let's not sugarcoat it, there were a few boos in there when you came out.
It's only this morning I seen the video of the fight, and yeah, you do hear a lot of boos, but you know, that's a big of a fighter Barrera is. He's got fans all over the world. He's a massive name, and you know, you got lovers and haters in every sport.
What's the plan for you now then? There's talk of a fight in June, a possible world title fight by the end of the year.
I think now we're going to fight in June. Could be for a world title fight.
As early as June?
As early as June, or it might be the fight after. But this year, definitely, I'll be a world champion.
Well, they could easily have been sweeping away the remains of Amir Khan's career tonight. Instead, we saw those fantastic scenes of jubilation from the Khan family right here at ringside. This win should now springboard him to even greater things. After all, his CV now boasts the scalp of a man who's won the world title 7 times. Could Amir's first be just round the corner?
Yes, well, plenty of people thought it was a fight he couldn't win, but Amir Khan not only beat the 7-time world champion Marco Antonio Barrera, he totally outclassed him. The bout had to be stopped due to a cut from a clash of heads, but Amir had won every round and now a world title shot is within his grasp. Today, Richard, who was lucky enough to be ringside, caught up with the man himself to talk about the performance of his professional career.
The moment Amir proved his doubters wrong and showed he's still one of the rising stars of world boxing.
That's a bit of a scalp to have, and one thing for sure, that'll make people sit up across the pond.
You know, it was even better than I thought. I thought, you know, it was a close fight. I was catching some good shots, but when I watched the video, it was so convincingly, you know, one-sided.
I was at ringside, and what struck me was not only that you looked as quick as ever, but also you had a different aura about you. You looked as confident as I've seen you for a long time.
That's right. You know, this fight was a make or break fight for me, and if I had lost this fight, that's it. You know, forget about the world title shot or the world title fight this year. So, you know, if I wanted to achieve what I want to achieve in boxing, I had to win this fight. You know, live a different life.
I was going to mention that because you had a strict regime, didn't you, in the run-up to the fight. Freddie Roach, your trainer, he took your mobile phone off you. Yeah. You couldn't communicate to your mates back home. Now, I know that's not you. Yeah. How difficult was that?
It was difficult because, you know, I like to communicate and keep in touch with friends and everything else. But I didn't speak to no friends. I was just totally focused, you know, especially 2 weeks before the fight. I was locked up in the house.
What now then? I mean, are you going to fight for a world title before the end of the year?
Yeah, definitely. This year, it could be next fight, it could be the fight after. You know, but very soon.
What are you going to do now then for the next couple of weeks?
Next couple of weeks is just chill out now, spend time with the family and friends, and stay out of this gym, not talk about boxing, stay away from boxing, not punch a bag or anything, and just relax and chill out.
And now he's got his boxing reputation and his phone back. A call confirming a world title shot won't be far away. Richard Askham, North West Tonight.